Have you ever been 60 feet below deck on an aircraft carrier in a huge machinery plant all by yourself while there's only one way in or out, and you hear your name called by someone who isn't there? No? Well, let me tell you about the time this happened to me. I was the auxiliaries officer on board the USS Abraham Lincoln. My job was to inspect everything from the anchor at the bow to the steering gear at the stern, including 9 massive air conditioning plants buried at the bottom of the ship. Rumor was one of these spaces was haunted. A sailor had taken his life down there, and some said he never left. One hot day in the Persian Gulf, I climbed 60 feet down to inspect the air conditioning plant alone. Of course, as soon as I hit the deck, I felt it, a freezing chill. No AC plant produces that cold of air, especially not while we are operating in the Middle East. As I began inspecting the plant, I thought to myself, man, this is a lot colder than I normally remember. And then I heard it. A soft whisper. Hey, Oxo. I spun around, but nobody was there. I quickly ran over to the ladder and looked up, but no one was climbing down. And then the cold hit me again, so cold it felt like I had just walked into a freezer. That's when I decided I was done. I climbed the 60-foot ladder faster than I've ever climbed it before. Later, while eating in the wardroom, I asked the chief engineer if anyone else had heard the voice. He just looked at me and said, "You're not the first." Now maybe it was my imagination, or maybe that sailor's still down there, keeping watch. If you enjoyed that story, well, pull up a chair and enjoy the rest of my sea stories at Chuck's Pub's Fireside Chats.